This training video is brought to you by the Alpha Initiative, a partnership between Zoetis and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Rearing chickens in a hot climate can be very challenging, especially if it is not only hot but also humid. However, there are some specific measures in management and equipment that can help the chickens cope with heat and also reduce loss in performance. When it is very hot and humid, the birds suffer from heat stress, which can affect their performance. Broilers lose weight, and in layers, the shell quality is poor.
That's why I want to know how to construct my building in order to prevent heat stress and how to make the birds comfortable during the hot and rainy days.
Let's ask the experts what to do to prepare for hot and rainy days. Doctor, please, how do we know when the birds are suffering from heat stress?
Increased temperature or high temperature alone is not enough to determine heat stress. It is the combination of high humidity and high temperature that is dangerous.
How will I know when my birds are in danger?
Birds do not sweat. They lose heat by evaporation.
There are also some management practices that can be done in acute cases. A poultry house for small-scale farmers in this climate has to keep the small chicks warm and allow good air movement when they are older. First, think about the orientation of the house. The orientation of the house should be from east to west or west to east to avoid direct sunlight from entering the house. If you are not sure of the direction of east or west, you can look at the direction of the sunlight. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Around the house, there should be no obstacles that prevent airflow. So, no vegetation should be allowed close to the house, as it will only attract mice, rats, snakes, and wild birds. But low-cut grass and tall trees that give some shade are good to cool down. You need adjustable sidewall curtains that can be opened and closed as needed, depending on the age of the chicks. There should be some solid portions of the sidewall above and under the curtains. Under, to make sure that rain and water does not get in, and above, to keep out cold air when the chicks are small.
What else can I do when building a good poultry house in order to keep my birds cool?
Well, try to keep the heat out of the house. If the roof is insulated and there is a roof overhang, the sun will not hit the birds directly and it will be easier to keep the house cool. A great investment will be circulating fans. These fans increase air movement and are very efficient in cooling the birds down in heat stress.
What else can I do to avoid problems?
Well, when birds suffer from heat stress, they drink a lot of water. So providing cool and clean water is important.
Make sure there is enough space for all the birds to drink water and the water is cool. You can choose to put a roof over the tank and bury the water pipes under the ground.
Nigeria has a hot and humid climate. To prevent losses from heat stress, build a house that is well ventilated to keep the birds cool. Always provide cool and clean water.